How we doing, guys? Welcome to the preview and the predicted lineup. Arsenal against Crystal Palace. We are back in Premier League action. It feels like an eternity, and I never thought I'd actually be sitting here smiling and happy and excited that Arsenal are back to ruin my weekend. But listen, they are back. We are back. It's like, let's try and put everything in the past, okay? Let's try and put those last 3 defeats behind us. Let's hope that the warm weather training and the break to Dubai has worked really well, and we come back ready, full steam ahead for the second half of the season. And yeah, listen, I don't want to say this in a disrespectful way, but after everything, 2-week break, home to Crystal Palace, on paper, looks like the perfect game that we need to get back to winning ways, move forward and go again. And like I said, I say that in the most respectful way. You're looking at Crystal Palace. They've got some players missing, some injuries and stuff like that. You've got the likes of Ayew that's out in the African Cup of Nations at the moment. Elise is injured. I think Joel Ward's injured as well. There's some issues there for Crystal Palace that they're going to have to try and deal with. And they've only won a couple of games in their last 10 or so as well. So it's not the best of times there. When you're looking at them in the Premier League and where they sit, 14th, and they're only like 5 points or so, above the relegation zone. So it's not, plain sailing for those at the moment. When you're looking at Arsenal, we're sitting still in the top 4. Some of the results, last weekend with the teams that hadn't had their break yet actually went in our favour, with Villa drawing, Spurs drawing. Of course, Manchester City won very late in the day. I thought that was going to be a draw as well against Newcastle. So yeah, we get that victory against Crystal Palace, and we move up onto the same points as Man City. Villa will go above them, so we go into the top 3. And then dependent on what Liverpool's result is and everything else, how well are Liverpool going to do, without the likes of Mo Salah, who's with Egypt at the moment in the African Cup of Nations. But yeah, it's a game that I'm looking forward to because, like I said, we've had this break. It's probably came at the perfect time, having this break. It's just, a chance to recharge, refocus, and just get everybody mentally right to move forward. And this is the part of the season now. This is the business end. This is where, trophies are won. And listen, it's going to be tough. We've had a really difficult, few weeks, but we're still in and amongst it. And things can change very, very quickly in football, as we know. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to the game. I think we'll get back to winning ways. And that's the most important thing, the 3 points. Team lineup, I think, will kind of take care of itself. Of course, there's been no ins, no outs and everything else. So, yeah, with the lineup, this is what I feel Mikel Arteta will go with. Starting off in goal, David Raya. I think it's very evident he's the number one. We can sit here and have discussions and argue about this point all day long. Raya, Ramsdale, whatever. David Raya is going to start this game. Right back will be Ben White. Very interesting and very good news that you saw in Dubai is Jurrien Timber. Looks absolutely brilliant in training and not far away from, being able to put his name on the table, shall we say, and get back into the side. And that will be a massive boost for us. But with this game, of course, he's not going to be available. So Ben White will go in at right back. Right centre-back, William Saliba. Very straightforward. One of the players that, you have no discussions about. And, it's quite funny in a way because you look at Crystal Palace, and I know he's not playing because he's injured, but obviously they have Rob Holding. And it just reminds me of when Saliba got injured last season and Rob Holding came in, and wow, it's chalk and cheese. But Listen, yeah, William Saliba, simple. Left centre back, Gabriel, again, a very straightforward decision. Gabriel going in there, I think that him and Saliba have been immense this season, and long may that continue. Left back will be Zinchenko. Haven't heard whether he's available or not. There was some doubts. He's had a little injury before the break and everything else. So I'm going on the fact of availability, and I feel that he will be. I wouldn't be putting Kiwior in there. I think in the last performance when he's played, it's been horrendous. And the own goal he scored and everything else. But yeah, for me, Zinchenko goes in there. In the midfield, just in front, I think it will be Declan Rice. I thought last time out, Jorginho actually had a decent enough game. And I feel that, we let that slip right towards the end. That was poor against Liverpool with, the cup game and everything else. But I felt overall the way we played was really, really good. But I feel for this one, back in the Premier League, Declan Rice will probably sit there. There wasn't really much media, presence on Thomas Partey in Dubai. But from what I'm hearing, he was out in Dubai, but they just kept the cameras off him and let him just get on with his rehabilitation and whatever's happening. And yeah, is he going to be available soon? That's what I would like to know. But yeah, for this one, Declan Rice. On the right-hand side, Bukayo Saka. Hopefully this break has given him that little recharge he needs. Had some niggling injuries. We know about those because he gets kicked absolutely every single time he plays. But hopefully he's had a chance to recharge. Hopefully he's had a chance to, dye his hair back to its normal colour as well and get rid of that blonde stuff, because ever since he's had that, he's been playing bad. Listen, I'm one of them that believes in superstitions and stuff, and it's like, same thing happened to Ben White. He changed his hair to silver or whatever the hell that was, and he just went downhill. So, yeah, Bukayo Saka, change your hair back, please. Something, anything, to try and help us rediscover his form. But, yeah, listen, this tongue-in-cheek at the end of the day, I don't think hairstyles have too much of a bearing on players' performances. But, yeah, let's hope that he can get back to, causing problems on the pitch and doing what we know he does best. Alongside him, Martin Odegaard. Again, I hope that, the warm weather training and everything is giving him a chance to recharge and whatnot. And yeah, that's what we're going to go with. Alongside him, Kai Havertz, I feel, will play in this game. There was a lot of talk that Emil Smith-Rowe has looked exceptionally good in Dubai. And he's pushing for a start. But I just feel that with this, Mikel's not going to start him, and he will go with type. And whether that's right or wrong, we'll wait and see. But I feel that Kai Havertz will start the game. On the left-hand side, Gabriel Martinelli. Again, a player like Saka needed this break, needs an opportunity to recharge. And we need to see more. His output this season has been really poor. But I'm also one of these that understands systems and the way that things are. And Martinelli has, really suffered with the system next to him not working in the way that it was last year, because it becomes very congested in those areas he likes to go into. And I feel that, yeah, it's been a knock-on effect and it's not helped him. But we need to see more. We have to see more. And it's as simple as that. Up front as the striker, Gabriel Jesus, missed that cup game against Liverpool. There was talk that he's got a knee injury, it's bad, he's going to be out for months, and he's absolutely fine. He was training, no issues, no drama in Dubai. From some of the clips, he looked really sharp. And let's just hope that they've been working on their finishing in Dubai, because that's what we really need to work on. The amount of chances we create in games and the amount of chances we miss, it's absolutely insane. And you even look at the games we've been losing. We've had so many chances. Last time out against Liverpool, we lose 2-0. And on, the face of it, when you look on paper and you go 2-0, okay, you must have played bad. It was poor. It was this. Listen, we absolutely dominated Liverpool. That game should have been over by half time. 3 or 4 goals easily. So it's our finishing that's been letting us down. So, but for this, Gabriel Jesus goes as the striker. So there we go. That is it for the preview and the predicted lineup. I think that's strong enough to beat Crystal Palace. Let's hope we can get back to winning ways. Let's hope we can get 3 points on the board. And let's hope that we can all start again, recharged, refreshed. We go and we move. So we'll see what happens. Let me know in the comment section what you think about that lineup. Would you change anything? What would you do differently? And yeah, listen, if you're new around here, hit the subscribe button, smash a like on this video, and I will see you lot soon. I'm out of here.